actual faces yet.
I kind of like it better like this, I think.
Do you?
I do. Oh no, we're frozen. Why is that happening? You could just lean in closer to me also.
I
don't have to
guess.
tilt it. 6 new viewers have joined. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Wow, 29 people, but no one's chatted with us yet. That's kind of unusual. Oh, there we go. Hey, Matthew. Hey, Mir. Oh, wow. I was watching your YouTube vid, and now I'm here. That's great. Yes, I just posted a YouTube video like 10 seconds ago. Where is it?
Really? Already?
Oh, I lost it. Oh, I had it, and I lost it. There it is. Yeah, I just posted it like in the last 5 minutes. So when this show is over, y'all should go watch it. I'll remind you at the end. I should do the annotations, but I'm going to do it later because I don't feel like doing it in the middle of a broadcast. Okay, now all the comments are coming in. Hey, everyone. How's it going? How's everyone feeling tonight? I say tonight. It's 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it's not night yet.
It's
the
not
sun's
night.
Still up.
The sun is still... Normally, the sun is, like, down at this time, though.
It's
actually... It's for the first time in a while... It's still bright out while we're filming. I'm very happy about that. Oh, Jason says, hi, Jacob.
Hey, girl, hey.
Oh, Jesse was just watching the video. How are we? We're good. How are you doing?
I am good. I'm here for once.
Oh, you get to watch live and with wine for once. That's funny because we're not drinking alcohol today of all the days. Although, I mean, well, you have to drive, which is why you're not.
I'm driving for Uber later, so I'm drinking coffee.
But at least he is not driving for Uber right now, and he can be on the show with us.
That is true.
Yeah, so Jacob's drinking coffee. I'm drinking nothing right now. It's going to be tea. I'm going to do some chai in a hot second, as soon as the teapot goes off. So my friend Lizzie, who some of you might have seen before, she left a bunch of stuff at Renee's house a while ago and then just kind of doesn't care to have it back anymore. So we inherited a popcorn machine and a teapot. Kettle.
Yeah, I was wondering where that came from.
Yep, that's Lizzie's. Well, it's
really cute.
It's ours
It's like
now.
an old-timey teapot that whistles when it's done.
Yeah, I'll show you all when it's whistling.
Whistling.
When it's whistling. Okay, but this sweatshirt is one of my favorite things that I own. Of all the things, not just clothes. It's one of my favorite things. It's so comfortable. I like the design. Yeah. It looks good. Popcorn machines do make the best popcorn. We just recently stopped buying like the microwavable bags of popcorn, and now we just do the kernels because it's so much better. It takes a little bit longer, but like it's a little bit healthier, and
it's actually a lot healthier.
If you do it right, it tastes real good too.
Pre-bagged microwave popcorn is really bad for you.
Yeah. I don't really want to know what they put in that.
It's really like bad because
the butter, whatever the buttery substance is that's on the popcorn.
It's not actual butter. It's really gross. If you break it down, I'm sure.
First time viewers here. Oh, well, thank you for joining us for the first time. Is Renee on her trip? Renee is on her trip. She is gone. She is out of here. Good riddance. Just kidding. Yay. I missed her already. She was crying at cows yesterday.
What?
Well, she started her period.
Makes sense.
And so she texted me and she was like, we just passed these really cute cows and now I'm crying. She's going to have fun. I feel bad for Will a little bit.
Do you?
Yeah. Will is the boy that she's going to see. He is the guy who was here like in December, right? I think it was like a pre-Christmas.
Yeah, he was here for a little bit.
He was here for a YOUNOW. He was the guy with the butt, if y'all remember.
Big Booty Judy.
The big booty. Where's Kyle? Kyle is at work right now. Actually, he's out of work now. He's at a happy hour.
He is, yeah. Every once in a while, his job just brings everyone to happy hour. I'm jealous. On the Works tab. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was really nice of them to do, and something he should take advantage of more often. Well, he is. I mean, he's literally there right now. But, wow, you got a lot of fans, Jacob.
Yeah, somebody loves me.
Oh, good luck on your nursing exams. Oh, it's happening. It's whistling.
It's whistling away.
See? Look at that cute little blue pot. Kettle. Whatever you want to call it.
Whatchamacallit?
The whatchamacallit. You entertain them for a second.
Entertain the internet, I will.
While I fill up my...
Hello, everyone.
You're making more coffee?
I love you, too. Yeah, because I'm going to take some... I'm going to turn it off and take some iced coffee with me.
Oh, okay.
On the road.
Yeah, you always take those giant things of coffee with you whenever you leave.
My shirt doesn't make sense. It says... I thought it said just live it, like just live it, bro. But after further examination, here we go. It just says just live it. So
you're missing a couple letters.
It's yeah. But hey, whatever. Right?
It works.
I bought it, so I'm gonna wear it.
Exactly.
No shame.
Do y'all like my owl coffee cup? I don't know whose this is. Is it Renee's or Chris's? It's definitely one of the two.
Definitely Chris's.
You think so? I mean, it's... But also, I feel like Renee likes
owls. It also
owls,
could be Renee's.
Could be Renee's. Was having a bad day, and I remembered you went live on Friday. Oh, Jacob, what's wrong with your eye?
I don't think anything. What do you mean? What do you mean?
What's wrong with his eyes?
Does something wrong with them?
No. They're maybe like a little tired looking, but what? Ooh, fabulously James. Almost forgot about your broadcast, so I'm watching it with my friends and introducing them to you guys. Hi, new friends.
New friends.
New friends. We'll do a cheers. Shall we do a cheers for everyone? Well, where am I? It keeps freezing, and I don't know what's wrong with this. I can't drink this yet. It's piping hot. When's my birthday? March 31st. When is your birthday?
My birthday is January 11th.
He's an old man.
I am old.
You just turned 25, too. 26.
26.
My God, you're so old. I'm turning 25 this year. That's going to be interesting. Does that mean I get to drive a rental car now for cheaper?
Yeah, and your insurance goes down. Well, that's when you turn 26.
Does my insurance actually go down? We'll see about that.
I
don't know that I trust my insurance to go down.
Mine went down $30.
Oh, nice. Well, there you go. Old wise Queen Jacob. Oh, mine is March 7th. That's so close, Bruno. Nick's turning 24 this year. Oh, can someone tell me why I'm muted and how to unmute? I don't know. There's like a little microphone button at the bottom right of the screen, but I don't know if that's the problem. Listen, I still don't know how to use this whole thing. So we're just kind of hanging out, as we always do. Oh, we have the same birthday, Sophie. That's awesome. Hector says happy belated birthday.
Thanks, Queen.
Oh, wow. Let me scroll back down. I really want to drink this tea, but I can't. 17th of February, going to be 24 soon. Cry, cry. I see. 24 isn't horrible, though. Well, my 24th year wasn't the best, I guess. It was fine. I met you guys.
Yeah, I was going to say, bitch.
Okay, a lot of things happened this past year.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Good and bad.
Good and bad.
Plenty of good, plenty of bad.
But we're all here.
We're all here. And 25 is probably going to be great, right? People who's 25, who has experiences from their 25th year that they'd like to share. Well, what was your experience like?
It was pretty good. Moved to LA.
When you turned 25?
Met this kid. Well, okay, that was when I was 24, I guess.
Yeah. So good overall, then?
I'd say. I would say, yes.
What's the theme of the next vlog? Okay, so I don't know about themes. We have a couple videos coming soon. We're going to be doing a collab video with a brand coming up. That's going to be kind of interesting. I don't know if I want to, spill the beans yet.
Don't. Make him wait for it.
Okay. But you'll see more of us than you've ever seen. We'll say that. So that video is planned soon. For the vlogs, I wanna play around with the format of them a little bit and see, just try and do some different things and see what I want to incorporate some more like reality show aspects to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the having talking heads where people like cutaways to people talking about stuff. I could film you guys doing that. I'll have just me like narrating a little bit, or like giving a little more context to what's going on in the different days in the vlog that I'm filming. Is it sponsored by Adam and Eve? It is not.
It's not.
It is not. Master of None, I have seen 1 or 2 episodes of it. It was really good. I don't know why I didn't finish it. Well, I know why I didn't finish it. I didn't finish it because there's like 3,000 TV shows to watch all the time. And how do you keep up with that? You know? Well, Jacob keeps up with it somehow. Jacob watches all the shows.
Yeah, I watch pretty much everything.
Do we have any special plans for Valentine's Day?
Do we?
No, they don't care about Valentine's Day.
We're not, I mean, we go on dates all the time, right? Not saying we won't on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I haven't really thought about it. We're all very busy people.
We are busy people. Is this Valentine's Day going to be the first for you 3? It is. It will be. It's also going to be only my 2nd Valentine's Day ever being with someone.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've done it a lot now.
Quite a few times. But only with one person.
Did you and Kyle do something special for your first Valentine's Day together?
I honestly don't remember. I'm not very big on holidays and stuff like that.
Celebrations.
I treat them well throughout the year. Not just on holidays.
Oh, hold on. Enjoyed the drag show Monday. Who was your fave queen of the night? You know what? We went to a drag show. I didn't film this, so it's not on the vlog. But we went to a drag show Monday night at Mickey's and saw Morgan McMichaels. We saw Latrice.
Trinity something.
Yeah, Trinity Taylor.
Trinity Taylor.
We saw a bunch of queens.
All flawless.
They were all really good. I really liked Morgan a lot.
Yeah, and they pulled a queen from the crowd, and she just performed on the spot.
That's true.
Because Latrice Royale had a little garment issue, and they had to stall for like 10 minutes. And she just pulled a fucking number out of her ass.
Yeah, that was so impressive. She just it was like, hey, do you want to perform? And she was like, okay.
She had 3 numbers ready, because the first 2 they couldn't play for like legal reasons or something.
Yeah, I don't know what it was about, but I would be really curious to see what her first performance that she wanted to do, that would have been, because she wasn't bad for like not being prepared really and just jumping up at the last minute. The whole show was really good. Oh, Tyler's here. Hi, Tyler. I bet they kissed. I bet they probably did too. My mom loves Jacob. That's funny. My mom doesn't like Jacob. No, I'm kidding.
I kind of yelled at his mom.
A little bit.
I got a little tipsy and aggravated because she's a Republican.
My mom's not a Republican.
Well, she voted for Trump.
She did vote for Trump, which is unfortunate. And we talked about that with her.
I did, kind of loudly.
Yes, you did. She's not affiliated with any party. She's voted Democrat and Republican throughout her life. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to defend her for voting for Trump, but I also don't want to, burn her at the stake.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
Yeah, that was kind of hard to hear that she did. But I think that she's been much more interested in like paying attention to the news and what's going on now. Like, she asked me when I talked to her on the phone what my like source of news is, like the app on my phone that I use, because she pointed out that I did that before. So, yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. Yeah, a lot of parents voted for Trump. It's
Uh-huh.
a thing, y'all. This is still so hot.
Can you go up? I'm pretty sure someone asked about my Instagram.
Scrolling up. How far up was it?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to go back up to... Okay, we saw those.
Did we?
Yeah. Really love y'all, but more Jacob.
I'm sorry I work a lot, guys. Well, not a lot. Just like nighttime when it's busy for me.
Yeah, Kyle's at work. Styles. Teen Wolf.
Hey, girl.
Styles is coming back. I'm so happy. I've been really bummed that he's been missing for a lot of
I
this
love Styles.
season. But I think he's going to be probably more in the next half of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah, because he was injured and he couldn't film. So now that he's back.
Hopefully.
Because he's got to have a contract signed at this point that's got to like guarantee him
also,
a certain amount of like
people are going to be mad,
time.
I think, if he's not like in it very much. Because let's face it, we're all here for Styles.
Let's be honest. Scott's aight, but we're all here for Styles.
I love you guys. Learned a lot about being in a poly relationship in my first one now. Oh, that's awesome, Pablo. Congratulations. Also, thanks, Fabs. Fabs. Just be glad she did vote. There were like 50% of the population that didn't vote, so better than nothing, I guess.
It's true.
I guess. What has been your best moment of 2017 so far? Oh boy, there's been so many options for best moments of 2017. What could I possibly?
Really?
No.
Nothing good has happened.
Nothing good has happened yet. No, that's not true. Some things have happened.
I'm getting caught up on my bills. That's something that's good.
That is good. Elon Musk said he's 3 to 6 months away from having level 4 autonomy in his vehicles, which is like fully self-driving, but not without like human intervention.
We are one step closer to
so that's good.
Being androids.
It sounds like renewable energy is still going to be a thing despite Trump. So that's good. What else is good about 2017? I don't know. Twitter's a disaster right now, y'all.
Apparently, NASA made all their resources
Thanks, Surviving
free
Wonderland.
to the public.
Oh, really?
Because Trump shut down all those websites.
Oh, right.
So, if you ever want to know what what NASA's been working on, you check it out for free.
I just it blows my mind that there are like rogue national park workers who run a separate Twitter account.
It's Leslie No.
To revolt against the government just by posting true facts about this. What the fuck kind of world do we live in?
Yeah.
Ugh. Canada is scared for you all. Listen, Canada should be scared for themselves too.
I mean, yeah, you guys are pretty defenseless. Let's be honest.
Well, I just mean everyone should be scared.
I mean,
everyone around the world. Yeah, I don't know, but the weather's getting better. That's a plus. We're gonna be able to go to the beach soon. Go to do some bonfires.
It's true. It's true.
Mm-hmm. If I didn't do YouTube, what would I do? I want to. I've been taking classes on iTunes U to learn how to make iOS apps. I'd be super interested in programming and doing something with coding and designing. I don't know, maybe something to do with designing user interfaces for different pieces of technology. I don't know, y'all. I love tech, so. On the bright side, that Final Fantasy 15 is pretty neat. Pretty neat. Do you have any games coming out this year, Jacob, that you're excited about?
Games?
Yeah.
I don't even have a current console.
Yeah, you haven't played anything in a while.
I have an Xbox 360. I really want to get an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4, but I just don't have the time. Like, we're always working. He's always editing and stuff. Like, at this point, it's kind of a waste of time just to sit and play for hours, you know?
I guess so. You sit and watch TV, though, sometimes.
Yes, I do. You're right.
Someone
don't call me
asked.
out on my shit.
Someone asked if they can ask a bi-teen related question, and of course you can. Ask
No,
away.
it's
Ask
not
me
a
all the questions, and I'll do my best to answer them because I am not a qualified person to questions. I'm learning code now. Yeah, I don't know. There's something kind of reassuring about code because it just like it does exactly what you say it's going to do, and it like is so like non-variable. Well, I mean, there's variables in it, but like you have that sort of control. I guess I like the control that you can have. Canada's most controversial news is that our prime minister spoke French instead of English. Yeah, Canada seems pretty cool, if I'm being honest. I took a coding class in school last year. I think coding should be like required in all public schools, at least, probably all the schools, because there's so many tech jobs that are needed right now that people aren't filling, and they also pay like hundreds of thousands of dollars. So I think they need to be pushing that real hard.
Roll. Everyone's blessing me.
Oh, for sneezing.
Oh, thank you. Was it that loud? I'm sorry.
You were pretty loud.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Favorite colors?
My favorite color is blue.
Oh, also iTunes U. iTunes U is like iTunes University. It's free. It's just on iTunes. You can go in and download like full lectures from like Stanford and other colleges, and it's listen to it like podcasts, or there's like videos sometimes, and then they also post the assignments and some of the readings, so it's pretty cool. Free education, y'all. Free education, sort of. Except the class that I'm taking requires like a like intro to objective programming languages, which I don't have, so I'm kind of like fumbling around in the dark. And then the like textbook is just the Swift like language handbook. So I guess I just have to learn that, and then I'll be good, right? Is that good enough? Should I learn? For people who know, do you need to learn previous languages? Like, should I like learn C or Objective C or C++ or whatever to help with like Swift programming, or can I just learn that language? I feel like I know the answer already. For a gay guy planning to move to LA, what kind of things are there to do? There are so many things to do.
Yeah. I mean, WeHo alone is like, how many miles is it?
It's
at least the Strip.
The Strip is at least a mile, if not more. It may be like 2 miles.
Full of just gay bars and
lots of stuff.
And that's
WeHo, which is like that's its own thing. And maybe you want a WeHo experience, or maybe not. But the other nice thing about LA is that you can have there's like other factions of queer people in the city, I guess. Like East LA gays are very different than West Hollywood gays. And the bars are different, and the things to do in the area are different. So there's a lot to do and see, I guess, is my answer.
I mean, yeah, there's so much. LA's huge.
Yeah, I think
huge.
So you have multiple gay villages. Yes, that's exactly it. We have a bunch of villages.
LA's just one big gay village.
No, it's a series of them because they're different. I learned Python. It's pretty much the same as Swift, but with different syntax. Yes to Python. If you want free education that's good, go to FEMA's website. Hundreds of classes, all free, that teach you about disaster preparedness. Oh, interesting. I read today that all the rich people in Silicon Valley are buying up bunkers and islands and outfitting all their stuff with like emergency preparations, just in case
we're all gonna die.
Just in case we're gonna die. Just in case like artificial intelligence automating jobs and displacing workers is gonna lead to some kind of uprising. I don't know.
Or Trump just controlling drones and killing us on our own soil.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, we die.
What are you drinking out of a jar? He's drinking coffee.
It's coffee. I'm low. I should refill.
I haven't even had a sip of my tea yet. Because again, it's really hot. It's still too hot. There are a bunch of CEOs and such from the U.S. looking at homes in Canada. Oh, I don't know. Should we move to a different country?
I mean, we just signed a lease.
Not right now.
It's really inconvenient for me to pick up and move right now.
Have you seen The Imitation Game? I have seen The Imitation Game. It's really good. Although from what I understand, he was a lot more sexual than they portrayed him in the movie, which I guess makes sense because it's Hollywood telling a story about a gay person. Can't be too sexual. Or you have to be way too sexual. You can't just be like normal sexual appetite. Would you ever consider visiting New England? I would consider visiting New England. Western Europe is kind of good. Strong words.
It's like, yeah, it's alright.
Instilling a lot of confidence. Yeah, well, I don't know if Europe's any better, to be honest. If Brexit's happening and, like, the European Union is falling apart and Trump's going to destroy everyone, maybe nowhere is safe.
No, nowhere safe. Dig a hole in the ground.
Honestly. But we've talked about that. We've talked about what we do in the case of, like a zombie apocalypse, I guess. We haven't talked as much about if it was just like a purge situation.
Okay.
Well, no, we have talked about that a little bit, kind of.
Yeah.
But like it could
happen.
I'm
already mentally prepared.
I'm not convinced that it won't happen, I guess, at this point. I think it's very possible.
Purge.
Some kind of, well, maybe not specifically a purge, but some sort of violent thing. It just, I don't know. It seems like maybe that's the only answer to change. Read Mary's comment. Where's Mary's comment? My girlfriend and I have been getting a lot of hate. Can you guest us and help? What kind of hate have you been getting? Maybe we'll do a guest. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided whether I like doing guest things. Maybe. I don't want to say no, because we've done it a couple times.
You're still dating two people.
Still two people. Yep. Too much Black Mirror. Maybe. I haven't seen any Black Mirror in a while, but because it's got me scared. I don't think Black Mirror is what's got me scared. I think Trump is what's got me scared.
Yeah, I think real life.
I think
scary.
I think a couple years ago, Black Mirror was like, it was like over there in terms of plausible things that could happen, where it's like, yeah, I could see it, but it doesn't seem like it's going to happen right now, and at least we can talk about it and figure things out. And now, like, events that you would see in a Black Mirror episode seem like very close to reality today. Like, the Prime Minister of England having to fuck a pig on camera, that seems very, very plausible. Like, I could see that.
Current events.
To be honest, I'm surprised that someone hasn't, like, watched Black Mirror and then got inspired to try and do something like that. Maybe they have and they've just stopped it. I don't know. How's the mega bed? We haven't gotten sheets yet. People ask us this every week, and we haven't taken care of it yet.
Well, we kind of fixed the problem.
Sort of. There's still a gap. It's a little better. We don't have, like, a sheet that covers the whole thing. That's the thing, is, like, some of these other things, like buying new sheets and buying a mattress pad that fits over the whole thing, those will all be nice, but those are also, like, going to be a little, well, not pricey, I guess. It's not going to be that expensive. We just don't want to spend the money on it right now, I think, because it's working fine. Why are your hands cold?
Is that cold?
A little bit. They're not crazy cold. They're not like my hands.
That was like
Tell them about my hands.
They're like
not right now.
Icicles.
Yeah.
Especially the top part of his hands. He gets so cold so fast.
I don't know. It's crazy to me that I lived in Michigan where it's freezing, because even here it's just way too cold not way too cold. I'm being a little baby. When it's like 40 at night, I'm freezing.
It's true.
And I don't know why. My hands and my feet will just get super, super cold. I guess is it poor circulation? That's what I've always heard is the answer. I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe it's an old wives' tale. Are they small hands? I don't know. Are they small hands? Here, let me back up a little bit. I think I have like relatively normal hands. You have, I mean, you're bigger than me, so of course you're gonna have bigger hands. Watermelon Awesomeness 4. Thank you very much. That's a crazy name. Mom and pop sewing place. Yeah, okay, so that's what my friend Emma suggested is just sewing sheets together. But also, I don't know how to sew. I don't think Jacob knows how to sew either.
I know how to like sew on a button, but I don't know how to like sew a garment together.
Is the leak sorted out? The leak is sorted out.
We got it
Thank
fixed.
God.
Yay, finally.
Except our fucking dishwasher, not dishwasher, our disposal's broken now. So, just another thing. I meant to call on that today.
We've called like 4 times.
I know.
They're the worst.
Yeah, they haven't been very responsive. Okay, just give us advice. We're getting hate for being together and being lesbian. Just for the hate is just coming from like people not being okay with your sexuality.
Like, are you in college or high school or what? We need some context here.
The floorboard is definitely still a problem.
Yeah, I'm convinced there's something below it trying to get out because
it's a little monster.
They keep fucking coming up. It's crazy.
Yeah. We're planning on getting a nail gun. Well, we went to Lowe's. You'll see in the video that I just posted today. We went to Lowe's to buy a bunch of things, and we were going to rent a nail gun, but they wouldn't let us, which means we have to drive to a Home Depot that's further away and pick that up to rent it. And then Jacob's just going to nail it down, and hopefully we're not going to have any problems anymore. But we'll see. I don't know.
I used to do construction, so don't worry, guys. We're safe.
Okay, Mary says from friends and people at high school. Oh, I'm sorry that's happening.
Kids in school can be horrible. Let me start off by saying that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and in my high school there was I think one gay guy who was not out. Why did it get so dark? Oh, because the light's going away. Who was not out, but who like everyone knew was gay, so they all like treated him that way, which kind of sucked. But he was like the only semi sort of out person for guys, and then there was I'm trying to remember, and then I think we just had one lesbian also, and then we had a trans man, I think. But that's also weird because that was 2006, and that was like before like one in my high school would have even known what trans was. So like people were very confused about that whole situation, and people were nasty. Yeah, I don't know. They were not treated very well, and that really sucked. And I'm glad that things have gotten better now. I'm really sad to hear that it's not going well for you. Oh, it's tearing you apart. I mean, I would say hold on to, your friends and your family that do support you, because they're going to be the people that are going to help get through this, Try and as best as you can block out all of the other just like garbage that people are spewing at you, and focus on the people that care about you and love you, because sometimes that's all you have. I don't know. Some of these situations, like I can't give you like a solution. Like sometimes there's not like a snap your finger solution that's just going to make everything better tomorrow. But I think like I don't know, because that's the gay community has always been having to fight for everything, like always, and it's getting easier to fight, but it's still a fight.
Yeah, I mean, just stay strong. Know that they're wrong. You're not. You are who you are. You're not doing anything wrong. You're not hurting anyone, and you're a beautiful person. And in time, they will see that they're wrong, and that they hurt you, and I didn't have it good growing up. I grew up in a very religious community, and they treated gay people horribly, and so horribly that I mean, I knew I was gay at the age of 5, and I didn't come out till I was 21, and that's because I wasn't safe, and everyone around me, like, hated gay people just as much as the pastor did. So, I mean, I know what it's like to be in an unsafe environment and to hear all those horrible things that people say because they don't think a gay person's around, but I was around all of it. And you just have to stay strong. You have to keep telling yourself that, I mean, you're not a mistake. You are who you are. You're feeling those things because that's who you are. And one day you'll get out on your own and you'll create your own family, and there are hundreds and thousands of people just like you that are waiting to meet you.
And you have us. We're here. And you have all these beautiful people in the comment section who are giving you wonderful advice. So you're not alone. You're definitely not alone. We've been through it. People have been through it. We're all here to support each other.
Yes. One big queer family.
I'm the leader of the Spectrum Club at my school. Nice. That's cool. I mean, if your school doesn't have that, maybe look into starting some sort of GSA thing or some sort of LGBT positive organization that's going to spread awareness, or just try and do some good in your local community. I know that's like terrifying because that like sets you up for being attacked, but you gotta fight. People aren't just gonna change their minds on their own.
Exactly.
You gotta engage the conversation.
I mean, and you have to give people time as well. When you tell people, it's gonna take them a while to come around to it, and I think expecting someone to accept you immediately when you've taken 5, 10, 15 years to accept yourself is very harsh. And I mean, when I came out, I gave my parents 2 years to come around. Made myself very available for everyone and anyone to ask me questions, and they didn't. They shut me out of their lives and they disowned me. But I gave them 2 years still. I made myself very available. You can't expect them to come around in 6 months, but also don't wait forever. Like, you have to move on. You have to be your own person. And I found a huge LGBT family out here in California that loves me for who I am. And I mean, I'm so much happier, but it's taken time. Like, I'm 26. I knew when I was 5. Like, that's a long time. But you have to be patient, and you have to stay true to yourself.
Yeah. Well said. You want more coffee?
I do. It's cooling down.
Oh yeah. How do you do cold brew? How would you go about like making cold brew?
It's you like steep it differently, and you have to let it sit for like 24 hours, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But do you end up with a stronger flavor that way?
Yeah.
You prefer cold brew?
Mm-hmm. More condensed. Need that juice. I'm gonna be driving overnight.
Shout out to Miriam. You guys are gonna be okay. It'll be okay, y'all. You knew since 5. I just realized the past couple months. My childhood makes some sense to me now, though. That's so true, though. Like, going back to before you knew and being like, oh, wow, yeah, that makes sense. I'm a fucking queer.
I'm fucking gay!
No, we don't have a ship name.
We don't.
Nothing's, we've gotten a lot of suggestions from y'all.
Yeah, our names just don't.
It doesn't mix very well.
Yeah.
Nothing's jumping out. I did get a haircut. Thank you for noticing.
He did. He looks cute. He didn't like it at first.
It's kind of uneven in some places, but it's fine. It doesn't look horrible.
The good thing about hair is it grows back.
That's true. In most cases.
In most cases. If your body allows it.
How do I find people I can be with in the South at public school? Should I just hide it till I can get out? My family is understanding, but still.
Well, always think about your safety first. Don't just rush out and, I mean, look for, you know, a queer family
Thanks, Lucas.
in an environment that's unsafe because, unfortunately, in those southern states, I've read a lot of cases of people baiting people and things going
Yeah, you have to be
terribly
careful.
wrong. So, I mean, always put your safety first. If your family supports you and that's, you know, where you feel safe, that might be good for now. And then once you get out and you get to college, there's gonna be groups, there's gonna be clubs of people specifically just like you that are going through the same thing that are there for you. But it might take 4 years. But if your family supports you, that's a really good start. That's somewhere where a lot of people aren't.
A couple people are asking about Grinder right now, and I know people who have used Grinder to like meet people just to be friends and just to like chat with other queer people that they know around them. Yeah, people have like made friends from Grinder or Tinder, and that way too. Uh, it's all it's a little safer that way because you go into this online community where people just are open. I mean, they might be anonymous, but they're local, they're in your area, and they are also gay or bisexual or somewhere on that spectrum. So I think Grinder or dating apps in general could be a good way of meeting friends that that you wouldn't be able to meet in a public space because it's not safe enough for both of you to be open about who you are. I will say, well, Jacob did say it already, but you definitely be careful because bad things can also happen on Grindr. And just like be on the lookout for sketchy people and never meet up with someone that you have a bad feeling about. That was always my rule whenever I was using dating apps is like if you're going to go meet up with someone, if you're hesitating at all, or if there's like any sort of flags or any reason that like anything that makes you feel off about it besides just normal nerves, don't do it. Trust that instinct. That's what I've always done and has worked out well for me. But also, I guess I haven't been on Grindr in a while, so I don't know what the current situation is for like Grindr users in small towns. I don't know. Definitely meet somewhere busy, somewhere with other people. You can leave if something is not right. The only thing I would say about that is just be careful that that they don't like try and stop you from leaving, depending on where you met up.
Yeah, I mean, depending on what you feel, carrying a taser or mace, that's never a bad idea.
Have you ever been in a situation where there was a homophobic person who was very hostile with you?
Well, I used to canvass for gay rights, so yes. I am the person that would stand outside of stores, neighborhood store, you name it, Vaughn's Pavilions, where we're from out in California, and I would confront people that support us fully, that are just like, here, take all my money, I love all of you. And I also talk to people who spit on me, who threw things at me, just the worst people. Someone said to my co-canvasser, I hope you get raped. Like, what? Like, those kind of people we were talking to. So I have confronted those people, but as long as you're in a public place and you're around people, they're not going to do anything. They're all talk. But you never want to go into one of those situations by yourself. No matter if you're a grown-ass man or a 90-pound woman. Just always have backup. Always be safe.
Some people are just messed up. That's very true. What was I going to say about that? I don't remember. Maybe a question will jog my mind.
I'm cold.
You're cold? The heater's been going.
I know.
And you're also drinking coffee right now.
I know.
Oh, I think I was just going to say, First of all, that is a TMNT cup. Is everyone excited for the movie? Did that come out already?
I think it did. Yeah.
I don't even know.
That
came out like a year ago, I think.
I have a shirt with the same exact emblem on it.
I was gonna say I have been very lucky and privileged enough to not really have had that much hostile hate directed at me. At least not in person, like in real life. I've had plenty of hate heaped on me from commenters on the internet. I get that a lot. That's just part of the territory. But that's also a very different thing from being like harassed in public, where they're like right here in front of you and are menacing and scary. So I'm very privileged to have had that not happen to me, but other people are not.
Mm-hmm. But also, I mean, if someone that opposes your lifestyle confronts you in a non-hostile way, asking you questions, whether they be very direct or whatnot, as long as they're respecting you, sit there and talk to them, because their minds aren't going to be changed by the people that think exactly like them. Right. No one's going to say, hey, you shouldn't say that. It's 2017. We don't call those people that anymore. Like, no, they're not going to say that. You are. And so by sitting them down and having a rational, calm conversation, regardless of what they say or what tone they take, just state the facts, keep a cool, level head, and they're going to walk away thinking about what you said. And you might change their mind, or they might actually give the next person 20 minutes of actual listening, and then they might change their mind. You might be the seed. Like, you never know. So don't write those people off. But, I mean, if it's an unsafe situation, definitely walk away. But don't walk away just because you're irritated by what someone's saying. Change their mind.
You're definitely wise, Jacob.
Been through a lot.
Has Jacob or Kyle seen any of your BuzzFeed video? Any of my BuzzFeed videos?
No. What? You worked for BuzzFeed? Yes, we have seen them all. We were kind of obsessed before we even met him.
Well, you were. I don't know.
Okay,
Kyle
I was.
cared
I
that
was.
much.
But yes, we've seen them all. Have you?
Which is your favorite?
Probably Why I Love BuzzFeed.
Oh yeah, the one I made on my channel.
Yeah, you guys should check it out. It's the reason. Excuse me. Coffee makes me burp. It's the reason why. Well, the reasons why he left. They're all very good. Also, check out all of his videos. Yeah. Also, check out my Instagram.
Thirst likes, thirst follows. Everyone's so concerned about Kyle.
We left him. No, he's at happy hour. He's having a great time. Don't feel bad for him. He's getting boozed up for free.
Yeah, he is just fine. Cookies or brownies?
I mean, brownies if they're like right out of the oven.
Brownies
Sundays.
Sundays
If they've been like sitting out. Because brownies aren't good. Like, even if you heat them up again, they're not as good.
I think I would still say brownies.
But then again, I don't really like chocolate that much.
The real answer is cake.
The real answer that we're all looking for is
cake. Ugh, I've eaten so many cakes, y'all, throughout my life. And by that I mean, like, full cakes by myself, without anyone's help. Today's chocolate cake day? I didn't know that.
Can you type in there? Will they see it?
Yeah. Right. Are you gonna put your Instagram?
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna put it in my Instagram, everyone. So, follow me.
Is that it? There's no numbers?
No, that's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
Where did it go?
There
it is.
That's me.
It takes a second.
Everyone, follow me. My content is great. It's full of Kenny and Kyle and cute cuddling pictures.
That's true. Yeah, you guys post the cute cuddling picture. Well, you do. I can post some more.
Who's Kyle? Kyle is our other boyfriend.
Who's Kyle?
Who's at happy hour right now. Having a grand old time.
Nutella or peanut butter? Peanut butter. I don't like Nutella.
Peanut butter for
Sorry
sure.
about it.
For sure.
It's not even better for you. What's the point? A three-way relationship?
What?
Gasp!
The nerve.
My pearls!
The nerve. Yes, a three-way relationship.
No, maybe almond butter. I don't know.
Almond butter's pretty good.
Chris posts the cute pictures. Jacob just steals them.
Okay,
I mean,
first of all,
okay,
who just
but
called me out on that? Who did it?
Chris needs to get a new phone because his pictures are great, but the quality of them could be better.
Yes.
With a better camera.
Yes.
From a better phone.
Yes.
Shrek, that's none of your business. We actually just watched Shrek last night. We just watched Shrek 2.
The fairy godmothers.
Yeah. Okay, listen. First of all, the fairy godmother is like Michelle Visage.
Is she?
Yeah.
In real life?
No, but
Has
like
she voiced it?
no.
Oh, okay.
But that's
I was like,
like
what?
the whole time we were watching, we were like, wow, I didn't know Michelle Visage was in this. And what else was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Watching Shrek 2 on our HGTV was like, oh yeah, the quality of CGI wasn't that good back then, was it?
Ooh.
It was fun. I mean, it would look good, but you can tell. The story's great. That's what matters.
That's what matters. I don't have Twitter.
And Puss in Boots. Come on, y'all.
I don't tweet.
I tweet at Kmoff. KMOF. I really want to get the Kenny Moffat Twitter, but someone stole it. No, they took it, though. And they haven't tweeted in like 3 years, and I'm really sad about that. Because I want that handle.
Kyle says, okay, so I had 4 drinks, and he's leaving now. So he might join us by the time we're done, or it might get done before. Who knows?
No, he probably won't be back in time. Anna said she might want to do something. Lizzie said she wants to do something. Surprisingly.
What?
I know. And Tyler isn't going to do something. Are you still here, Tyler?
Tyler. Babby.
Tybad. Refusing to hang out with us, you jerk. I hope Kyle gets there safe. I hope so, too. He normally does.
Oh, yeah. He's taking the train.
I found your Twitter while drunk just to post a pic of Detox and I. Oh, yeah. I saw that pic. That was a great picture. Also, it was so cool to see Detox at the show on Monday.
I love Detox.
I forgot she was there for a second.
Okay,
earlier.
so in case you didn't know, we went to a drag show, and everyone, it's customary, if you enjoy the queen, you enjoy their outfit or their dance or whatever, you give like $1, $2, $3, $4, 10, 20,000, however rich you are, and whatever. Well, everyone is throwing out $1, and Detox comes up, and she's just like throwing handful of
it's
money.
like a giant stack of $1 bills.
She just like, queens, take the money, like at least 10 every single time, and she tipped each queen twice. So it was crazy.
She's like, I don't give a fuck.
She's like, I got that music deal. Hey.
Yeah, that was a really cool show. I'd be down to go again, but there's only one left. This Monday's the last one.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Is the last one on their program.
Oh.
I mean, it's not the last one ever.
Yeah,
but
especially
like,
with
it'll
summer
be the
coming
last one for like a little while. It will be warm again. I'm so excited. Hurricane Bianca, we almost started watching it, and then we didn't. But we will. We want to.
We wanted to really pay attention to it. Because we know that queen's throwing out a lot of shade.
Yeah. I haven't heard anything about it, though.
The follows coming through.
The follows? I've never seen a drag show. Are they good? What should I expect to see at one? Drag shows are awesome. Well, if it's a good queen. But most of them are. That I've been to, at least. Well, what about back home?
I mean, obviously, there's no bar for like the talent of the drag queens. Like, you get what you get in the town that you're in. And back home in Nebraska, there's not a lot of drag queens, but they do try. And so sometimes you get people that have had quite a few drinks and go on stage and they're lip syncing, but their words are not on whatsoever. But they have a pretty dress and they're working it, and you give them a couple dollars anyways. It's a drag show. Out here in California, they're flawless. They're great. Oh dear God, that was the other night. It was insane. I mean, they were dropping. They had probably 10, 15 minutes in between songs to change, and they redid makeup. Mm-hmm. They redid headpieces, hair. It was
so yeah. Okay, so if you go to a drag show and you've never been before, you're going to see at least one drag queen, possibly several, perform that night. And the performance is generally, they come out in their, whatever outfit they're slaying at the moment. And they do a little lip sync performance for you. Sometimes it's like choreographed and like crazy. And sometimes it's a little more chill and it's like emotional. And you just get to like watch them perform and be a little crazy, and there's generally someone who introduces them and is like the MC and makes some jokes, and sometimes you get a little more of a like variety performance rather than just lip syncing.
Yeah. Some queens sing live.
Some queens do.
And they're really good. One of my favorite queens is Willem Belli, and he lives out.
Someone said Willem.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Actually, we might have a chance to do a video with Willem, potentially. It's not for sure by any means, but there is a connection to be made, and something might happen. Let's just say we would be really down with doing a video with Willem. So if y'all want to, reach out on our behalf, make it happen.
Yeah, tweet at Willem. Get us on that.
I will stand so hard over that collab. See, that's what I'm saying. You look at each other like you always want to kiss.
We do want to kiss.
I don't like kissing you.
Huh? No. There.
Are you happy now? Actually, on that note, it has been an hour, y'all. Well, it's been 57 minutes. Excuse me.
My favorite food, I like everything. I love everything. If I were to have to eat something forever, it would probably be Asian food, like ramen.
Really?
Ramen, sushi, yeah. So fresh, so good.
What's the best thing about three-way cuddling? Well, for me, it's getting to be in the middle and having just pulling both of your heads into my stomach.
That's what happens.
It does.
A lot of times we fall asleep on Kenny's chest.
It's a very comfy place to be. Can't help it.
And then we all drift apart at night.
Oh, when we sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
need some space.
Yeah. We all need our space, but a lot of times we do fall asleep in each other's arms. But Kenny, he has a sleep mask, and some reason in the middle of the night, the mask comes off, and he just puts a pillow over his face.
I'm not doing it on purpose.
And so we wake up with just like a pillow over his face, and just like his mouth just showing.
It's too bright in the room, and the mask. I'm not taking it off on purpose. I don't know that I'm doing it because I'm doing it in my sleep. But it's also kind of uncomfortable around the ears all the time, and
yeah,
to sleep with it on your face. It's like you don't forget that it's there; it's still there.
Yeah,
but
your unconscious body is like no.
But the pillow's kind of nice because I sort of like being just like completely enveloped from head to toe, like cover. I was the person who like wrapped the blanket underneath my body and just made a cocoon out of myself, and then like tucked my head under and like slept like that. That was me as a kid. Also, it was cold all the time, so I had to like trap as much heat as possible growing up so that I could just stay alive while I slept.
I love the
talking
cold.
like I grew up in like the North Pole.
I know, right? I love the cold. I was the weird kid. My feet were always out of the blanket. I was.
Chris has so many pics of you guys that I've never seen before, and I'm so happy to see these.
Yeah,
Okay.
he takes it. He's our unofficial.
He is. I need to be better about posting pictures on Instagram.
We're
y'all.
always getting on him.
I know. It's my own fault. There's no excuse. I'm just stupid.
What is it?
What is what?
My knee looks weird.
What? Well, why is your knee weird? Weren't you afraid of the monsters with your feet out? I was. You weren't?
I wasn't, because monsters aren't real. I was a very practical child. Like
Monsters are so real.
I never believed in Santa Claus.
Okay, but we've had so many weird instances in this house already.
Yeah, I think there's a ghost in this house. Like, and we're not necessarily saying it's like a malicious ghost.
No.
But like things turn on that we didn't turn on, and stuff just like happens.
Mm-hmm. We'll hear like a noise from like over there every now and then that like, oh, something just moved or fell off of something, or something's different now, or hey, the coffee machine turned on by itself. Who did that? Yesterday, these lights turned on the plant by themselves. Although to be fair, there is a timer on that, so someone might have accidentally set the timer.
But sometimes the coffee maker goes on and no one's using it. Like
maybe the coffee maker has a timer.
There's
too.
no water in it. No, we've never set the timer. There's no water in it. The microwave will just turn on. Yeah, so
I don't know. Some weird shit, y'all.
Plus, we all haven't been like getting the best sleep.
True.
So
very true.
Who knows? I mean, we could just never go live again, and you guys know why. We're dead.
It's because we're gone. We were murdered by a ghost. Sorry about it. Happens to the best of us. All right. I think we're going to call it, y'all. It's been an hour. It was a great show. Thank you all for tuning in. I finally finished my tea, and it was great.
Woo!
And you finished 2 cups of coffee. So you're ready to go drive now.
Yes, go check out the video that Kenny posted.
Yes, it's on my channel. It's just youtube.com/c/Kenny Moffat. Or you can just search my name in the YouTube box and you can find it. And subscribe if you haven't. I'm posting 3 videos a week at the moment. Some vlogs for y'all. So make sure and check that out. My Instagram is also Kenny Moffat. My Twitter is KMoff. And like I said, I'm going to post more on Instagram because I'm stupid. Anyways.
You said it.
Thank you all for... Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next week. We're going to be back here next week. I think Renee will be here, so make sure and tune in. Bye!